Hey everyone, Jordan here from ThatCarLife, and today we are finally going to try and get the SSS fixed up and back on the road. This poor SSS has not been driven in quite some time, and ThatCarLife support's just starting up the Tibby. It literally has been over 2 weeks since we've driven the SSS. Pretty much that video, I'll link it right up here, where we took it out to Eastern Creek to the car meets and it broke down. That was the last time that we drove this car, so yeah, it was quite a while ago. So yeah, this thing has been sitting. This thing has not had any love. It's literally just been collecting leaves, collecting crap all over it, just sitting here. And I really miss driving this car. You can even see like a full build up of the leaves and everything like around the wheels because it just hasn't driven. But yeah, I really miss dailying this car. I miss driving it. It's just so much fun. It's such a cool daily, and like just not being able to drive it just made me appreciate it so much more. It made me miss it so much more. Yesterday I filled up the radiator with water just to see where the leak's coming from, because I had a feeling it may have been that bottom radiator hose, but unfortunately, yeah, the radiator is cracked at the bottom and it is dripping out of there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Super Cheap Auto. I'm going to get some JB Weld and I'm going to try and put the JB Weld on that crack and try and patch it up and hope that that will fix it for now. So we're going to hop into ThatCarLife support. Oh my god. Bro, that scared the crap out of me. We're going to head down to Super Cheap Auto and we're going to grab some JB Weld. That scared the crap out of me, man.
Did you say that scared you?
Yeah, it scared me. I full jumped. Hey, and ThatCarLife support, guys, as you can see, also repping the scented air fresheners.
So this is a Chanel scent.
Chanel scent. They got so many good scents. I got one in the SSS, S15. We got one in the Ford, everything. Best air fresheners, guys. I'll link him right here. Get scented on Instagram. Can't go wrong. So just parked up at Super Cheap. Fingers crossed they have the JB Weld, but we'll find out. I think it might be here. Here we go. Found it straight away. This one. So it's the cold weld. It has like a double thing on it. Yeah, this one's for steel, and yeah, it's a quick one too. So the other one that I had on the site, it was like what, 3-4 days to cure or something like that. It was like a long time, maybe like 48 hours around there. Yeah, this says it will cure in like 4 to 6, so should be good.
Hey everyone, so I decided I didn't want to drive and I let Jordan drive the Tibby.
I love driving this thing. It's actually fun. It sounds mad.
It is fun. You know what's even more fun? Being a passenger, and I'll tell you why. It's actually this cup holder right here. It's like just sitting back, grabbing your drink. All right, so as you guys can see, there is a proper puddle just sitting underneath where the SSS has been parked. So I filled it completely full yesterday of water, and we'll see if there's any water still left in it. Okay, we still got some water in it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see right down there. You can see it dripping down there. But yeah, still leaking. First time this has moved in 2 weeks, man. I actually didn't even know someone was driving this car because I just couldn't see anyone.
Also, guys, I just want to give a shout out to a legend of a subscriber, James, who's actually given me a radiator for completely free. And this is from an N14 SSS, I believe. If this radiator doesn't work out, we do have this one as a spare. But yeah, I've never really used JB Weld before, so I don't know. I'm not really sure how to do it. I've got to like look it up on YouTube, but from what I can see, I'm guessing you just apply the black one and then apply the hardener after and probably mix it up or something. But see, I have a sus, guys. I'll figure out how to do this properly. We'll get under there and we'll patch this hole. All right, guys, so I'm going to use this wood to kind of like apply it and mix it all up. I've got to apply a bit of this stuff, put the hardener in it and mix it up. And then I'm going to basically apply it. This is where the crack is right here. As you can see, it's a bit wet there. And yeah, pretty much we're going to cover this crack with the JB Weld, let it cure, and hopefully when that hardens, that will fix the leak. I'm going to drain out whatever's in here too. The JB Weld can actually cure with nothing stopping it, so oh, there we go. My hands copped it. I'll let all of that drain out, whatever's left in there. All right, guys, so she's all drained out. So yeah, I'm going to put the plug back in and then I'm going to start mixing it up. All right, let's plug her back in, guys. There we go. My first time doing this, so probably going to do it wrong, but it's all good. So from what I saw in the YouTube video on this, I need to like make the hardener pretty much equal to the amount that I put here. All right, now I need to mix it up. Might actually need a bit more than this, eh? Don't even know if this is going to work. I really hope this does the trick, guys. All right, guys, so I've applied the JB Weld. Pretty much, I hope that's enough to put on there. I'm gonna let this cure overnight and basically, yeah, just see if it still leaks after I top it up with some more water. Fingers crossed this does the trick. If not, I'll just apply some more and make it a bit thicker. Bye. Give it a hit. What a car. All right, so now that we've got the JB Weld there curing, clean these, I'm gonna let the car sit overnight and let the JB Weld fully dry. And we'll pick up the video again tomorrow when, yeah, we'll top it up with some water just to see if there's any leaks coming out. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when we start topping this thing up. Hey guys, so it's the next day and pretty much I'm just gonna check on the car and see how everything's gone, how everything's cured. So let's have a look. All right, so as you guys can see, it's, yeah, cured pretty good. I've had a feel of it before and it's like proper firm. So yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill up the radiator with some water and we're gonna see if it's still leaking. All right, so I've completely topped up the radiator with water and see, still leaking. All right, so as you guys can see, it's literally still leaking through the JB Weld. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be able to fix it now. I don't know, I'll give it a go. I'll try and put, I guess, a thicker layer on, put even more like of a thick layer on, but I don't know. I already did it pretty thick to begin with. So the fact that it's leaking through that, I don't know, it doesn't really give me much hope. But I'm just about to go do some errands with that support, so I'll catch up with you guys when we get back, and yeah, we get back to work on this thing. All right guys, so it's actually the next day, and it turns out I didn't have time yesterday to tackle it, so we're gonna tackle it today. I've got everything here that we need, including a strategic ice cream, because I'm gonna use the stick of this ice cream to mix up the JB Weld. So yeah, very strategic. This is definitely a necessity. So yeah, I'm gonna smash out the ice cream and then get started. Yum. All right, so now it's time to drain the radiator again. We'll let that drain out for a bit. All right, so guys, as you can see, I've like seriously caked this on. Like, I've put on as much JB Weld as you possibly can. Yeah, I'm really hoping that it does not leak through this. Fingers crossed this works. Guys, I don't know what it is with this radiator, but I'm having a look and I swear there is literally another leak here in the corner. Like, this has been dripping. Look at that. There's another leak here. How does this radiator leak so much? Like, why is there so many cracks? All right, guys, so it's the next day and I've let everything cure overnight just to make sure it's 110% dry. If you have a look underneath, guys, we've got the main big leak over there, which is now covered. And we've also got this new leak that I found here covered as well. Yeah, hoping that this will be enough. All that's left to do now is top it up with water and really hope that it doesn't leak out of anything anymore. All right, guys, so unfortunately, even with a thicker layer of JB Weld, it hasn't really made a difference because, as you can still see down there, it's still leaking. So I guess this radiator, I won't be able to JB Weld it. So to get the car driving, I'll probably have to use the other radiator that James gave me. So yeah, thank you so much again for giving me that. So yeah, at least that's guaranteed to work. So I guess the solution will be to swap the radiators, but I'm gonna wait until a couple of days time because the S15 is gonna be away for a few days, but you'll find out where in a future video. While the S15 is gone, we'll have the whole driveway free, so I'll be able to actually work on the SSS. And yeah, I won't have to worry about it blocking in another car behind it if I have to drive the S15 or something. So yeah, it'll have the driveway to itself. So I'll pick up the video then when we start tackling the radiator swap. Hey everyone, so we're back and it's a new day and we are gonna actually swap this radiator with the other one that we got from James. So yeah, big shout out once again for giving us this radiator. It's honestly a massive help. The only thing this radiator was missing was a drain plug, but I've taken the drain plug off of that and I've just put it in here into this radiator. So that's covered that hole now, and we ran some water through it and yeah, there was no leaks whatsoever, so it should definitely do the job. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start taking everything apart, I guess, unscrewing everything, unplugging, unbolting, and yeah, just try and get this radiator out. All right guys, so what I've done so far is I've removed the top radiator hose and I'm just removing the bolts for the fan. So I'm going to take the fan out and then I'm going to start loosening all the radiator bolts and pull the whole thing out. But yeah, I think definitely taking it out should be the easy part. Yeah, putting it back in and trying to remember where everything goes, that's definitely the hardest part. But I did take some photos to try and remember where everything goes, but yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward process. Hopefully we'll see how this fan goes. So I've never really done this myself before. I've only really watched Antonia's cousin do it and like helped him out when we did this aluminium radiator. But yeah, I think after this bolt and the other bolt on the other side, this should get the fan out. So now I've unbolted the fan and unplugged the fan wires and stuff. I'm gonna try and get the fan out. I think now is the time. I can't see any bolts underneath holding this in, so I think this is it. This should be it. No, that's it. All right, guys, moment of truth. There goes the bracket. Oh, she's out. She's out. Oh my God.
Oh, let's see the JD Weld.
It's JB.
Oh.
Look at this JB Weld quality, guys. It's just leaked through it. This whole thing has just been JB welded through. Yeah, not good. All right guys, so the radiator is now in, the fans are in, they're bolted up, radiator's bolted up. All I need to do now is just, yeah, tighten up the hoses and I guess top it up with coolant. But yeah, everything is all bolted on. There was an issue with the screws, these screws here. My dad luckily found these. But yeah, everything's pretty much gone well. I had to use the radiator cap from that one. Yeah, the radiator cap from this one just was not good. But yeah, luckily ThatCarLife support was able to, yeah, get this one put on. But yeah, literally all that's left is topping it up with coolant now and I guess tightening the hoses. And I can hear an RB. What the hell? Mems is here. What is Mems doing here? Mems! Guys, this is so random. I didn't even expect Mems to turn up. Literally, just working on the SSS. Mems, what are you doing here, bro? How are you, bro? I heard your car and I'm like, what the hell? That sounds mad. And then it was Mems.
Yeah, apparently we're going for a cruise tonight. So
oh, sick. Okay, we're going for a cruise.
Yeah.
The SSS is almost done.
I'll help you.
It's very close to being done.
Can I wash my car here?
Yeah, go for it. I love that. Mems just randomly turns up. What a beast, bro. Beautiful. Oh my god. That sounds so good.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
We reckon Mems? See, look, this should
be
a brand new radiator, but look at how cooked it is, man.
Yeah, just looking at it and you're...
Look at the JB Weld.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
It's leaked through the JB Weld. It's literally had a leak there and a leak there.
That's cool, bro.
And yeah, this should be brand new, but I guess it
Did you get a new one now?
But yeah, I was lucky. Our subscriber sent me this one. He gave me this one, which is off an N14 SSS, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Literally everything's in. It's all bolted in. All I got to do is tighten up the clamps. And that's it, man. I've got to top it up with coolant. We're almost there. We're almost there. But hopefully I can get this thing driving today.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What's going on here, bro?
Like, tightening this clamp. I've just had so much PTSD with radiators, so like if it leaks, I'm gonna be really upset.
Nothing's coming out.
Oh, thank God. Drain the radiator now of all the water. We'll go get some coolant, and then this thing should be back to daily duty. Yeah, well, we're gonna head in the in Mems' R33 to the servo. Gonna grab some coolant, and then it's literally just a matter of topping it up with coolant, bleeding the system, and the Pulsar will be back on the road. Back on the road, man. I can't wait. Back on the road.
Back on the road.
Mems, it sounds so good.
It doesn't go by, it sounds good.
It's so loud. Like, it sounds good, and it's loud, but it's a nice tone. Bro, it backfired, man. Alright, here we go. I think that coolant should be it, eh? Coolant premix. I might grab the big one, eh? Just in case.
Oh, okay. That's the one.
So I'll grab that. We got the goods, guys. We got the goods. Come on, Jordan. I don't want to spill it. Oh, there you go.
Very slow.
I swear, if this leaks, I'm gonna cry. Bruh.
Are we gonna put the whole thing in?
Yeah, until it tops up.
Ah! Ow!
Why are you saying ow?
Owie.
Oh man, how's CS going, Mems?
Bro, I love CS.
Are you guys playing CSGO? CSGO 2?
Guys, you guys gotta play CS 2.
I jumped on it the other night. Mems is like a gun at it. I'm pretty bad.
Yeah, Jordan.
How bad was I, Mems?
Nah, Jordan was like...
I was terrible.
The noobest of the noobs.
I was such a noob.
Yeah.
I got a few kills with the P90, but...
That was so lucky.
No, honestly, I have a strat. You know what
Spray
I do?
and pray, bro.
No, you know what I do? You rush mid, turn right in that tunnel, and you run up and you just spray with the P90. I always guarantee 2 kills.
Because they rush B and then you get it.
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, good job, Mems.
If you don't subscribe, you know the drill. I'm coming for you. So,
we've got the 33 here, right? Mems, don't mess around. It's dirty, we've got to wash it. SSS here, we just topped up the 4 liters of coolant.
and then we're gonna start it now and then just see how it goes. So,
The moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
The bottom drain plug, which is from the aluminium radiator, because this one didn't come with it, it's not tightening, and as you can see, it's leaking out. So
yeah, no good.
yeah, it's just that bottom drain plug which we've got to figure out now, but never ending with this bloody radiator, man. All right guys, so it's a new day. I've been trying to find a radiator drain plug for a while. Like, I ended up trying to use the drain plug from my stock plastic radiator, the original one that broke like last year. That one wouldn't even fit in this. So what we've done is we've kind of like, we pretty much just put like a bunch of like plumber's tape around it, and it's fully tight, like literally won't even move at all. Like, whereas before you could just twist it with your fingers like really loose. But yeah, I'm just gonna top everything up now, and fingers crossed nothing leaks. All right guys, so the car is running, it's full of coolant. I'm lucky my dad came to the rescue. We found we had another leak coming from this top hose, but we ended up using the clamp that was on the hose that came with this radiator, and that's fixed that. So we just purged the system of air bubbles, squeezed the hoses, got all the bubbles out, put a bit of coolant in the overflow bottle, and I've just got it on heat at the moment because I saw it on YouTube. It said to have it on heat and let it run as well. Just, yeah, it's been idling for what, 5 minutes now, and yeah, the temperature's staying perfect, so that's what we like to see. But yeah, finally the coolant issues on this is sorted. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the car for a quick drive around the block just to make sure everything's all good. I'm actually really excited to drive this thing. I mean, it's been 3 weeks, over 3 weeks now since I last drove this car. Oh man, this is a big moment, guys. Oh, first drive in such a long time. This feels so weird. All right guys, so the temperature's staying exactly where we want it, nice and cool, and the car's running amazing. And oh, I just really miss driving this car so much. And like, I honestly took it for granted having, you know, this car, having it as a daily, and just, yeah, not being able to drive it for 3 weeks just made me really appreciate this car so much, and just made me realize how much I actually love driving it. So yeah, I'm very, very happy that, you know, the car's running nice and smooth, driving nice and smooth, sounds good, the temp's nice and low. I miss this car so much. Can't wait to finally give this thing a good rinse, get rid of all that crap that's all over it. All right guys, so I've just given the Triple S a really good rinse, and yeah, it's looking so good without all of that crap and dirt all over it. I'll give it a proper wash when the weather clears up. But yeah, with just a good rinse down, the car's looking so much better. And guys, I want to give another massive shout out to James once again. This car would not be running and driving right now if it wasn't for you and your really kind gesture of giving me your radiator completely for free. Honestly, that means the absolute world to me, and I appreciate it so, so much. So yeah, massive shout out to you, and massive thank you as well. So because of you, the Pulsar is now running and driving. I'm absolutely stoked that this thing's now back on the road again, and it's going to go back to daily duties. And some of you keen-eyed viewers may have noticed the S15 is not here. It's nowhere to be seen. That's because it's at a very special place, getting something very special done to it. But you guys will find out what's happening to it in the next video. But I can't wait to show you guys what's happening to that. But yeah, I'll leave the video there, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to support the channel, you can check out ThatCarLife apparel and car parts that we're selling on the website. I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out. And as always, if you enjoyed, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on ThatCarLife.